What's going on, everybody? I'm Selna Kim, America's face of dating, and in case you guys don't know who I am or you're new to my channel, I help guys who maybe have been through a divorce or a breakup, or you're just feeling lonely and you're tired of seeing your friends in relationships and you kind of want to just attract that quality partner as well, or just get back into the dating life game. Well, I'm here to help you guys with that, so make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below what you guys want to see more about. But today, we're going to be talking about a banger. We're going to be talking about the worst mistake you can make with a woman, and this is a big one, let me tell you. And disclaimer, this could be part of the reason you went through a bad breakup. This is a lot of the reason, a lot of the time, what you guys are about to hear about. Or maybe even a divorce. This video will offer insights that can transform your approach to relationships and especially prevent critical errors that jeopardize connections and understanding. If you're wanting to get back into it, maybe because your friends are naturals and you want a quality relationship, this is also for you. And so, let's get into the mistake. The worst mistake you can make with a girl. If you can't hurt someone's feelings in order to protect your girls, then you simply aren't ever going to have a quality relationship. What does that mean, right? If you can't hurt someone else's feelings in order to protect your girls, then you simply aren't going to ever have a quality relationship. So many of you guys come to me and you come in my DMs and you're just like, dude, I feel like I lack confidence with girls. I feel like I'm too nice to girls. And this stems from this reason right here, is that if you have something great in your life that you have to protect, a lot of people, just to get the validation of someone else, will literally sacrifice their own self-respect and their boundaries with their woman just to please someone else. I'm like, what is that? For example, like, what does this look like, right? What does this even mean, right? What am I trying to say here? Let's say that there's a guy pronouncing your girl's name wrong. Like, as simple as that, right? This is very, very small, very minuscule, but like, let's say like you're out with your chick, right? You're out with your girlfriend, and there's a guy that's like pronouncing her name wrong. It's not even like a complicated name, right? Like, he shouldn't be doing this, but like he's pronouncing it wrong consistently. And like, no one really corrects him. You know, what do you do? What do you say? And what this looks like is that you want to just be like, hey dude, like, this is how you actually say it. And they'll probably be like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I didn't know that, man. My bad. It's all cool, right? It's all good. And like, when you actually risk offending that person just to correct him because it's your girl's name, you're risking hurting someone else's feelings and correcting somebody else to stand up for your girl. It's not like you're being a beta male and you're just like, hey man, like, you say her name right, and you get all fucking mad about it and butthurt about it, right? This is a very small situation, a very small example, but it's like, you're still just like, hey man, you know, this is how you say her name, man. You know, just make sure you know that. And like, you're not like being a dick about it. You're not being rude about it. You're standing up for your girl to risk making someone else kind of mad or offended or pissed off. And like, that to a girl is fucking hot, dude. Your girl will come to you later that night and be like, you corrected that guy. That was so fucking hot, because she didn't want to do that. Your job as a man is to do something like that. Literally, where this example comes from too is that I've been dating my girlfriend now for 3.5 years. It'll be 3.5 years in January. And her name's not even complicated. It's Brittany, right? They consistently like would spell it wrong. And it was becoming to the point where I was just like, you know what? This is kind of frustrating. Like, I've been dating her for 3.5 years. It's not a big deal, but it's like, the longer I let this go, the more my girl will lose respect for the fact that I won't stand up for her, right? Like, it's something as simple as a name, but she's also going to start thinking, if he can't even stand up for something as simple as that, is he going to be able to stand up for me in the future, right? Is what she's going to start thinking. And so literally I was just like, hey, like, I corrected them multiple times about it, and they consistently started spelling her name wrong. Consistently. Maybe it was something like a vendetta or something that was provoked or something that was just rude, right? Maybe it wasn't. I'm not really sure, but that's not really your job as a man to decipher. Your job as a man is just to stand up for what's right. And if you corrected their name multiple times and they consistently spell it wrong, like, I was just like, oh, it's Brittany with an asterisk, right? Brittany, asterisk. Like, I did that like 2 or 3 times and they still spelt it wrong. And so I just eventually just called it out. It's just like, hey, you know, I've been dating this girl for 3.5 years. She really means a lot to me. And so, you know, if you guys want to be in our life, like, please just spell her name right. That's all I ask. No need to start a war here, right? No need to get all offended about this, but just spell her fucking name right. Holy shit, you know what I mean? Just spell her fucking name right. And they got it right finally, right? Just because I called it out. And my girlfriend was just like, you know, she liked that. And as she should. That's just my job as a man, is to call out that bullshit, right? Maybe it wasn't bullshit, maybe it was. I don't know. I don't really give a fuck. But you have to risk offending other people or hissing or hurting someone else's feelings, right, in order to protect your girl. That is your job as a man. That is masculine energy, is to protect, right? And she'll be like, damn, that was so fucking hot of you. Girls always like it when you stand up for her and you stand up for what's right? You correct people sometimes. Like, it's just what you have to do sometimes as a man. Literally, Moses, the head coach in my program, this is not Moses, this is William, by the way, but Moses in my program, he had this dude that he was friends with like his girlfriend's like friend, right? So it was like an acquaintance. And like, this dude kept saying, like, when Moses wasn't around, he was just like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck his girl, man. I'm gonna fuck his girl. Like, he probably thought his girlfriend was hot. Like, what we told him to do, I was like, dude, because they were doing like this meetup with the group, I was like, dude, as soon as you walk in there, you gotta call that shit out and just be like, hey man, like, I heard you were saying this, man. Like, we can either be cool or we can't be cool, but we can't have fucking both here. So what's it gonna be, dude? And the dude literally backed off and he was like, holy shit, dude, like, this is just a tough motherfucker. And he was just like, hey man, my bad, dude. I was just talking shit. Like, I really didn't mean it, dude. And like, he just bended like a snowflake, right? That's what you got to do sometimes as a man. What she told Moses that night, she was like, that was the hottest thing I've ever fucking seen. Girls love that shit, dude. You were hurting someone else's feelings, right? Calling that dude out because he's a little beta male bitch, saying I'm gonna fuck your girl and all that bullshit, right? He's like, you're calling him out to protect your chick. That's something a man does. That's something we had to teach Wild William in my program. He kept getting friends. This dude's a multi-millionaire, like really great dude, looks decent, right? Like really cool dude, but he kept getting friend zoned. And I was like, dude, like we gotta fix the masculine issue. We gotta actually get you on your masculine side. We did that, unlocked that. Now he's with a really great high quality chick he met in Florida at an event. Literally learned natural attraction in my program and boom, that's how you did it. Like let's say also, like this is the last part of this. That's me and my girlfriend, by the way, in Vegas. But the reverse situation is that let's say like a girl's hitting on you, right? Like me, like I have millions of followers online. A lot of people know me now. Literally went from 0 to 100, right? Pretty fast. I get girls that hit on me all the fucking time, dude. All the damn time. And that's a good problem to have for a lot of guys, right? They're like, yeah, it's pretty cool, right? But it's like I'm in a relationship and it's like I'm just not, that's a phase of my life that I'm out of, right? I'm just like, I'm not really like, it's cool, right? It's the fame is cool and like all that shit's cool. But like I'm in a relationship, right? Like I don't really care about chicks hitting on me or not. I really don't give a shit. It's like I still get girls that'll hit on me, or like I'll be out with my girlfriend at the club and they'll still try to hit on me. You know what I mean? And let's say like a girl's hitting on you, dude, and like you don't handle it and like you don't call her out or like you don't like stop that shit because you have a girl. If you don't handle it, then she will feel like you're spineless, or you're doing it because you don't want to like upset the girl, right? Because you'll feel bad for rejecting her, right? Or like you're just playing games. You're just like, oh yeah, I like the validation, right? That's a beta male thing. Like I like the validation, right? You want the validation, right? It's cool to a point, right? But then it's like when you start like literally sacrificing your chick just to get validation from some chicks, that's not cool at that point, dude. It's just not fucking cool. It's just not respectful as a man. And like what you have to do as a man, like especially if they cross the line, like if you get hit on, like I get girls in my DMs all the time, right? Like literally have to go to my DMs and there's just girls like sending me hearts and sending me kisses and commenting on my videos and shit. I don't ever respond to that shit. But you'll get that, right? At my level, you'll get that. It's just something we have to deal with. I can't block all the girls in the world, right? But it's like, this is something you'll get. But it's like, if she crosses the line where she starts like maybe touching you or touching on you, like you have to have the balls, especially in front of your chick, to be like, whoa, dude, like I'm in a relationship. I'm just gonna ask you nicely the first time, like, please don't touch me. Please be respectful of me and my girl's relationship. Thank you very much. And like, when you put your foot down and draw that boundary, girls think that's so fucking sexy, man. It's so fucking sexy. Especially like Nick, like we had to teach Nick this as well. And it was really hard for him to really just have those standards in a relationship. And now he said, dude, I've been seeing this first girl since joining. I have confidence about me around her and constantly I feel like she's hitting on me. I'm not sure if I will continue to see this girl or not, but she texts first. She wants to plan dates and she is naturally attracted to me. And this is the same girl that rejected me 5 years ago in English class at a local college. Literally, he was rejected, starts applying this stuff, boom, literally a night and day difference. And so on that note, if you guys struggle with this stuff, like you struggle with confidence, like, and you want to get results like these guys in my program, like, hey, like, let's get you in my program. There's a call link in the description below. Book a call with me. Let's get on the call. Only hop on if you're serious, if you're really ready to join my program. If not, keep watching my videos. Sell yourself on my program, right? Like we have options for payment plans and all that stuff, but only come on the call if you're serious. And if you guys have questions about the program, go to my Instagram. There's a link in the description below for my Instagram. Talk to me directly. Ask me questions about my program, but say you're directly from YouTube, since we get a lot of guys and girls, obviously, but guys that are trying to, you know, reach out to us on Instagram. And so say you're directly from YouTube and say you want to talk about the program. We'll get back to you and we'll prioritize you guys. And so I'm Selna Kim, America's face of dating. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below what you want to hear more of, and I'll see you guys next time.